Hey guys! Happy first day of summer and welcome to Lima Bean Lifestyle Guiltless Pleasures cooking channel. I'm Lauren and I'm really excited to say that this is my very first video. So just to give you a little background on what's going on here, I love to cook healthy food, but not just any healthy food. I like to take all your guilty pleasures like brownies and ice cream and all those sweet, oily, buttery delights, basically give you a more delicious and healthier version. So as you can see, I am in Italy, so I thought it appropriate for my first recipe to be pizza. What's the difference? My pizza is made out of quinoa and the sauce is made from scratch. Let's cook. One cup of quinoa, 2 egg whites, 1 tablespoon of garlic powder, a 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder, and 1 tablespoon of salt. Take your cup of dried quinoa and pour it into a bowl. Then add just enough water on top of it so that the quinoa is floating. Don't add too much, don't add too little. Cover with the top and let it sit for 6 to 8 hours. And when you uncover it, it should look like this. Basically, all the water has been absorbed except for just a little bit, which you're gonna strain. Use a sieve or a strainer and just get that little bit of excess water out of the quinoa. Put the quinoa in the blender and go ahead and start adding the rest of the ingredients right on top. Turn your blender on and you are ready to go. Blend your quinoa until the consistency has changed from more grainy to really smooth. This should take about 8 to 10 minutes and you'll see that the texture is definitely more like a pancake batter than it is an actual dough. Bake your crust for 20 minutes on 350. While that's baking, let's get started on the sauce. 4 tomatoes, 6 basil leaves, 4 garlic cloves, some salt, 2 tablespoons of parsley, and 2 teaspoons of red pepper flakes. Drizzle the pan with a little bit of olive oil and let it heat up before you start adding all your vegetables in there. You can tell when the oil is just hot enough because it starts to move around the pan really slowly. You don't want to get the oil too hot because then we'd be frying. We just want to give them really nice and mushy. Once all the tomatoes are completely mashed, go ahead and turn your fire off because we're ready to add the sauce to the blender. You'll notice that I didn't give you an amount of salt to add to your sauce because it's really to taste. So this way you can add it little by little, taste it, and see how it, tastes to you. Blend your sauce until there are no pieces left, no tomato skin, no garlic chunks. You want to make it completely smooth, and when you're done, it should have a really nice, light, creamy texture. It should look like that. Okay, Once the crust is out, let's flip it real quick and send it back in for another 10. Okay, great. The crust is perfect. Now we can start adding our sauce and whatever toppings you choose. I chose to go for a veggie pizza. I added some green beans, some olives, mushrooms, feta cheese, and some really thinly sliced onions with some fresh olive oil on top. But again, you can choose whatever toppings you want. It's really, really customizable. Once you've added all the toppings, just pop it in the oven for another 5 minutes or just until the cheese is melted, because again, the crust is completely done. And you guys are ready to enjoy your quinoa guilt-free pizza. And there you go, guys. I hope you enjoyed that recipe. It's super light, it's super yummy, and super awesome. Coming up next on Guiltless Pleasures, I'm going to show you how to make a sweet treat to help you celebrate your 4th the right way. Also check out limabeanlifestyle.com for some budget-friendly fashion ideas and also some yoga tips and inspiration. I'll see you next Friday. Ciao.